Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another build video. So today we're back in Willow Creek and I actually have a renovation for you guys. I'm currently working on a house over here in this neighborhood, which is the one that we have been working on, but you can kind of see a sneak preview of the house that is currently a work in progress if you guys are used to seeing that neighborhood. But I'm not gonna talk about that today because the build tour for that will be coming up soon, hopefully soon. It's actually not done yet, so I have no idea when it's coming up. But I had a little bit of inspiration from my legacy let's play because I have a sim that's moving out of the active households and she's about to be an elder. It's Arena. If you guys watched my legacy let's play, I was gonna move her to Sulani, but then I was thinking about it and I thought, what if I do a retirement home? But I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for a Sulani retirement home, even though it would be a good world for it. But I was kind of thinking, this house right here, Oakenstead in Willow Creek, this house is pretty massive. It's a 50 by 50 lot. The house is beautiful. It's one of my favorite lots in the game. And I think it would make a good retirement home for Willow Creek. I kind of want to try it. It's 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom. We're going to add on to that, of course. But let me just go on and jump in and see what we can do. I do want this still to be a renovation, but I feel like specifically the second floor, we're going to have to change the floor plan up more than I usually would for a renovation. This is how the house looks on the outside. So it's very grand and it's got this nice little driveway. I guess you would call it, I don't know what else you would call this, but it's got this nice little detail in the front. This is genuinely one of my favorite pre-built houses in the whole game. I just absolutely love this lot. I mean, it still needs some work because it's still a little plain, a little empty, but we're gonna fix it up, you guys. It's gonna be good. I want to go for blue. I think right now we might have a green tint going. That actually might be blue. It's hard to tell. But it's 3 stories. The 3rd floor actually is empty. So I don't know if we'll utilize this space or not. It's kind of made that way for the roofing to work out. So I'm not sure what we're going to do with that. We could possibly use it in some way, but I don't know yet. We'll see. Then we have the 2nd floor. Now this is the one that, like I said, we're definitely going to have to change this floor plan up because right now it's a family home and it's definitely not a nursing home or a retirement home kind of layout. But these bedrooms are too big. Look at this. This is a massive bedroom. This is massive. Even this one's like decent, but they're just too big. I definitely would not enjoy renovating this house empty like I do most of my renovations. This would just not make me happy to renovate this as a family home. So we're going to shake up the 2nd floor a little bit. And then here's the 1st floor, which is pretty big as well, but at least with this particular plan, we would use this space kind of more as a communal area. So we need a little bit of extra space and we'll figure that out. But we have a nice front porch as well. We could put some rocking chairs out there. And then in the backyard, there's this little patio space, which I think I want to change around a little bit because, you know, like I said, it just still kind of looks family home-ish right now. There's a gazebo over here. We got a side porch as well. Let's see what we can do. I guess I can start out deleting some stuff and getting rid of the stuff that I know I don't want. I don't hate these little trees. I think that's cute, but I definitely would want to landscape a little bit differently. I'll try to use these same flowers and stuff. Also, I'm going to get rid of a few of these trees. I mean, we'll find somewhere to put some of them because they are pretty and they add to the lot, but we don't need as many of them. I'm thinking we could have a pool. We could definitely have, I don't know. I was going to say like a picnic area, but what fits a retirement home? I think a little outdoor dining would be cute. Your family could come visit your elder Sims who are living here and they want a place that they could maybe have a grill out and have a picnic and stuff like that. I think that would be cute. I kind of don't hate this outside entranceway. I think this is kind of nice. I don't like where the mailbox is. I'm gonna change that. But I think we could put a nice sign right here. And I like these from Cats and Dogs. I don't always like the decals that go on them, so I'm not committing to that yet. Let's see what other options we have. We do have a growing together option and it doesn't need a decal. It already kind of looks like a community lot, so we could do that. We also have the high school years display, but I don't know. To me, that looks very high school years, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we'll just do growing together so that I don't have to deal with those decals because they never fit on the sign and they always get on my nerves. So I think this is a good option. I'm going to kind of just put it off to the side just a little bit, just for some character. And then I do want to change this foundation as well because I personally don't like the brick. I'm not sure what the overall style of the lot is going to be though. So we could start out with Cats and Dogs. I mean, we have to change these steps for sure. That is green, isn't it? It's like blue and green. Or maybe it was all green. I'm not sure. We're getting rid of the green though. We have growing together. That's actually kind of nice. I like that. Let's do that for right now. And then we can start moving a few of the plants over here and going and get this area situated. I think I'm going to delete this one because I don't really like this one. So I think I'm going to get rid of that. And then we'll kind of just put these flowers all around. I need to pick out something else. I need some grass. Also, you guys, I'm trying to build quicker. So this may not be great in the end. I'm trying to make decisions and make myself stick to them and try to get this done because I'm such a slow builder. And that's why I've been doing build tours for some of these renovations because you guys, it would take like 4 parts to get some of these houses done. If I don't get a little bit quicker at building, I'm never going to get this renovation series done. So my main goal for today's build is to make decisions and stick with them. Don't second guess myself every single second and start over. I did change the color of these flowers because I didn't really like the options that this lot was already using. I like this grass from, what is this, High School Years. Actually, I picked this out from Island Living. I like that, but I am going to use this somewhere outside. I feel like it looks cute. I like it, so we're going to use that somewhere. But I also have some romantic garden stuff. Well, I mean, just one thing. This is just one little option from the romantic garden pack, whichever stuff pack. I don't know what it is, you guys. Also have these pulled out because I always like these. We can always find something to do with that. And then this flower as well, but I feel like I need some more grass or maybe like some hedges or something. This is looking a bit overgrown. Maybe the rest of the landscaping, we won't go with the exact same vibe. I might try to make it look a little bit more neat because I feel like a lot of times community lots have very minimal landscape. I mean, they have a lot of landscaping, but it doesn't look super crowded and overgrown. But I also think we kind of need a little border around this area to kind of look like a little flower bed. I just feel like that's a bit too chunky. I think we need something different. We'll do this one. I like this particular fence as kind of like a flower bed type border. I think that looks kind of nice. I mean, it's still chunky, but I think it looks better. Now I just got to squeeze everything into the actual area because it's kind of overflowing a little bit. And then that would be our entranceway. That would be the first thing you see on the lot. And I like that. I think that's nice. I also like these fences because I do think it kind of makes it look like an entranceway. It kind of adds a little bit to the house, but I don't really like the really dark color. I feel like we could brighten it up a little bit. We could do white. That's nicer, right? Also, what if we just didn't do a fence? We could do like the hedges. Maybe the taller one. No, honestly, I like the shorter one. I think the shorter one looks fine. We could also do the one without flowers, but I think the flowers are nice. I had pulled out this thing to kind of go around the edges, but with the flowers, the purple flowers, it doesn't really go, so I'm gonna get rid of that. And also, we definitely need to change the mailbox to one of these for rent ones. I'm actually gonna make this into a residential rental, but I probably will upload it to the gallery as just a regular house. And then if you guys also want it to be a residential rental, you can change that if you want to. You can pick out which units belong where and all that good stuff. I want some nice fencing, but I don't like this particular fencing. Maybe this one. This is kind of fancy. This is nice. Yeah, okay. See, all the colors are all wrong right now, but it's gonna get better. It's definitely, hopefully, gonna get better. I'm gonna do a white and blue kind of color for the whole house, but for just a second, I also kind of need to move on to something else. Let me finish up the outside of the house. I want this side to be the same as this side, so I'm gonna drag a little pathway over here, and we'll add a little fence as well, even though actually, do I like that fence? I don't know if I do. I feel like it doesn't really match now. We could do this to match our little hedge. Oh, that doesn't work. Why does that not work? There we go. Okay. We also have the romantic garden one. That one's nice. Let me try that one. Yeah, you guys, that's cute. Okay, we'll do that. And I don't know where this path is gonna lead yet, but it's there. We have that option. Okay, so I'm thinking that we could maybe do a pool area over here, and then we can keep the gazebo where it is. I want to add a different roof to that, but then maybe all around here we could have some trees and some picnic tables and stuff like that. And maybe, possibly, we could get rid of this whole patio space and make the house a bit more square. I know that's adding a lot to it, but I feel like it would make this area up here a little bit better for my plan that I have in my head. I feel like it would work out a little bit better. But first, let me go on and get the colors of the house right, because it's all throwing me off. All this green right now is just not working. And I guess we could keep these columns. I usually wouldn't use these columns. I am gonna turn them white, or I could do blue, but wow, that is a dark blue. That's so weird. That does not match that color at all. That's like a navy. But I definitely don't like the green. I think I'm gonna change them to white, you guys. Maybe the actual wallpaper of the house could be blue instead of white. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do white accents and a blue house. But we could change the stairs to blue, because the flooring is going to be white. I don't know. It would look better with white. Maybe I shouldn't get too excited, but I'm just saying we could do that. So I'm going to leave that on one side and we'll see how we feel about it. Luckily, we have tons of blue wallpaper, so it shouldn't be hard to find one that I like. We could do cats and dogs. Oh no, you can barely tell that's blue. We need something a bit darker than that. We have this one from Cats and Dogs, which is kind of nice, but a little dark. Oh, I think the windows are throwing me off now. Let me change those really quickly. We actually have a white and blue option. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hold on. It's just the lighting on this lot is not great. I can't get the lighting good. But we have like a white and blue. I feel like it kind of blends in. White would just look better. But it's all kind of looking bland now, isn't it? It's not fun anymore. It was a super fun house and now it's not. I'm destroying it on accident. We have this base game baby blue wallpaper, which would possibly look good. I can't tell right now because we still have so much green going on. I gotta actually commit and finish this. Okay, I don't hate it, but I feel like there's just so many windows that the white accents are kind of taking over everything. But I don't feel like the blue looks really good. Actually, you know what? I take that back. The blue looks good. And I think I'm also going to get rid of this fencing piece right here. I don't know why it's a bit glitchy. Why is it black under there? Oh, that's the flooring. I don't know why they even had flooring underneath that area. Oh, I do, because it was open. That actually makes perfect sense. I'm going to close it in, though. So actually, it could be concrete as far as my build is concerned. I think that's cute. I also need to change all this to blue, though. I know there's a blue option. I feel like there's a blue swatch in almost everything we have. And I'm thinking just to brighten things up. I know it's expensive, but we could just change the roofing to white as well, just to match the rest of the house. But that's how we're looking now, you guys. I kind of like it. I feel like it definitely is different than all the green, but I kind of like the way it looks. So I guess I need to just keep on going all the way around the house now. And I also need to get rid of this patio if I'm going to do this. I need to commit to this whole thing. So I'm going to add a room right there. There are going to be so many windows on this house, but I feel like that's part of the vibe, right? That's part of what makes it really pretty and super fancy and everything like that. So just hang in there with me, you guys. We're going to have a ton of windows, but I also am going to add the same room right here. And then I got to deal with the roofing, which I don't want to. I don't like roofing, but hopefully it's going to be as simple as extending out these two pieces and connecting them up together like that. And then we can drag this over here. I feel like I need to stretch this side out as well, because if we're going square, we need to go all the way. So let's just scooch it over. I'm going to have to add this whole room up here. So we really can figure out something to put on the third floor, but if it is empty, then if you guys get this off the gallery and you want to expand the build, you could always add something up here. I'll try to add stairs in so that it's a bit easier, but I'm not sure that I'm going to use that space at this point because it's a lot of decoration. All right, do the chimneys look good now, or should I back them up a little bit? Like put them more in the middle of the build? I don't know how I feel about it. I think if I keep the camera down here, I'm good. But then when I actually look at it up here, I'm not as good. But for me personally, I'm never gonna look at the top of this build again. So I think I'm okay with it. And maybe we could actually wrap this side porch. We could wrap it around the back of the house as well. Both sides of it. We could do this one as well. Is it still uneven? Oh no, you guys. I didn't stretch out the bottom part of the build. I thought I did. All right, well, it's fixed now. But then we can go in and drag this all the way across as well. Wait a second. Oh no, that's gonna make everything weird. Change of plans. Since I added this whole area, I'm just gonna shrink the kitchen 3 tiles. I think that's how big the front porch is. 3 tiles, yeah, okay. And then we'll deal with the kitchen. Like, we have this whole extra space now that we can add stuff to if we need to. So we can move the kitchen around. It's gonna be fine. It's fine, don't worry about it. We'll have a good sized kitchen. But then just to make the roofing easier, I'm gonna pull the porch around like this. All right, you guys, this is working out. This isn't so bad. I still have a bunch of stuff that I haven't changed the colors of yet. Just ignore that. I'm trying. And then for the backyard, I'm going to do the same thing as the front yard, but I think I am going to go with these blue steps. I feel like they would add a little bit to the house because it is very bland. So we'll add those back here as well. I think the back pretty much matches the front, but I feel like we did pretty good today, you guys. I still kind of hate the top of the build, the 2 chimneys. I don't know why they're bugging me, but I'm gonna try to ignore it. So the lighting's better in the front, so this is what we're working with now, you guys. I think I have columns everywhere they need to be. So I'm thinking that for over here, I want to grab a hedge. I don't even really care which hedge. That's a little dark. Maybe not that one. Possibly this one from base game, because I feel like this is a base game world. I mean, we don't have to use base game stuff, but I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to kind of line them up on this side of the house. And then I'm going to add this little pathway, this little brick pathway that we added over here. I'm going to stretch it over to the little gazebo area. We'll do another one of these little flower bed situations to kind of close in this little area like that. I love that. Okay, so then I don't mind these trees. I think I already said that, but I don't hate these trees being out in front of the build. I feel like it's nice. It looks like a nice entranceway. I think we have some brick terrain paint, so I could kind of smooth out the edges of this a little bit, because right now they're pretty sharp. I'm not totally sure how I feel about that, you guys. I don't know if it's because it's brick that it's kind of bugging me a little bit, that it fades out. But I also don't really like how sharp the lines are with just nothing there. So we could put some dirt down underneath it. We could do like a little dirt edge around the pathway, or we could also add this around the pathway and kind of close it in. I feel like that would look nicer, but I'm not totally sure if your Sims can walk over this particular fence, so it would restrict their walking a little bit. Like, to have to follow paths would be a bit annoying, so you could always just delete it if you didn't like it. But we'll start out like that because I do think it looks nicer. And then I wanted to grab that tree. Did I end up deleting it? I think I did. No, there it is. There it is. Okay. So I want to grab a couple trees that we can kind of put around here. We'll do for the picnic area. But I feel like, oh, the only thing about trees is that it kind of closes off the space. Like, it hides your decorations. And I want to be able to see the little picnic area and the little gazebo. I want to see the gazebo as well. Okay, maybe we just do one tree. We'll just do this one, and I'm going to kind of scoot it to the side as much as possible so that we can still see stuff. And then we can start using this high school years plant we can put up under the trees. I do feel like we need a few things around these trees, but do we? I think it's about upkeep, but a lot of times when you're in public places, there's not necessarily a lot of just wild landscaping. Because somebody has to come and take care of those flowers and stuff. I feel like I'm not going to add anything to those trees. I'm going to be lazy and I'm going to leave it like that. But we could put just a teeny tiny amount of what do you call this, terrain paint underneath it. We'll just do a little patch of terrain paint, make it look like I wasn't just completely lazy. All right, so then for this area, I said picnic tables, but we also need some terrain paint here as well. Maybe some patchy grass, or we have the flowery grass, not glass grass. But I feel like the patchy grass maybe would look like people are kind of walking on it every now and again, you know? It's killing some of the grass or something like that. Who knows? I just want it to look a little bit different than the rest of the grass. I want it to look like people are moving around over here sometimes. So then for picnic tables, I mean, we have options. We have the romantic garden one, which would be pretty, I think, with this upscale aesthetic. Like, I think that's nice. It doesn't look comfortable for your elder Sims to have to sit on it because I think it's concrete. But I mean, really, no picnic tables are that comfortable if we're being honest. We also do have a blue one, which would be a good contrast to the house. But we have blue options in the romantic garden as well. So that's still a contender. I don't know, you guys. Let's just do romantic garden. But we also need a grill. And I guess I could put a grill on the gazebo We could do that. Also, I think I'm gonna steal one of these willow trees. For some reason, originally all the willow trees were over here, but I think we could use one back here. We need something right here as well, and I don't know what it's gonna be yet. I haven't decided. But the gazebo needs updating. Thankfully, not that much, because for some reason, even though the whole house was green on the exterior, the gazebo is blue. So that works out. I need to roof it, and I always have trouble roofing these things. But it should be this one. Like, this one should fit this area. But like I said, I always have trouble with this. Oh, not today though. Look at that, you guys. So cute. Do we want to get rid of this little fencing, or does it add a little bit of pizzazz? I just deleted the roof. There we go. I think, should we make this curved a little bit? Just like a little tiny bit, make it a little shorter as well. I think we should get rid of this fencing. I feel like it's a bit too much. Oh, you know what I could put in that empty spot, you guys? We could do a little playground thing. We could do one of the little jungle gyms, I think is what they're called. Actually, you know what? I don't like how curved that is now. I'm gonna change it. Now I've went a bit too far in the other direction, but I think it's fine. I'm just gonna go with it. But anyway, we can put a jungle gym out there, because if we have like elder Sims living here, if this is a retirement home, which is what it's meant to be, then we could have somewhere for grandkids to come play if they come visit their grandparents here. I feel like I should shorten that back up so you can actually see, what is this called? Exterior trim. Oh, I don't know if I like any of this actually. Oh, those are spandrels. You guys, I thought that was some kind of trim, but it's not. It's spandrels. We have the growing together ones. They would look cute. We do have a blue option in that as well. I don't know. Honestly, you can barely see it. It doesn't matter. Let me pick out a jungle gym. And I also have to landscape around the gazebo, but I'm thinking that I'm going to put another set of stairs right on this side of it. Like, I'm going to put some stairs right there, and then this whole area will be brick, and then I'll put landscaping all the way around it. I'm going to do the pirate ship jungle gym. It doesn't really match this lot, but neither does the spaceship, and that's the options I have. So I think I'm going to put the pirate ship jungle gym right here, just to add an activity. I mean, obviously kids probably aren't going to be living on this lot. They could though. You could always have a kid who's living with their grandparent, but I think I'm going to add a little jungle gym because I think it would be nice, since this is kind of a community space, to have something for other Sims to do. And then I have my little picnic tables all scattered around. I'm not going to do anything else to that, but I'm going to go on and decorate inside the gazebo. And as you guys can see, I've already put a little bit of landscaping around as well. I went on and did that, and I added some trash cans to the front of the build, and I landscaped a little bit of that as well. But I want to get a trash can to put back here because I'm gonna put a grill back here, and it's got picnic tables and stuff, so we need a trash can. And I saw one that I liked, but now I can't find it again. Oh, it was this one. Okay, this one's from Get Together, but I like the color, so I'm gonna add this just right here to give a little extra trash options. And then on the actual gazebo, I want a better light than this. I don't like this light. We need a bit of a chandelier. Like, maybe this one from High School Years would actually be cute. It's not super big. I want something a little bit bigger. We have the vampires one. I always kind of hate using the vampires pack because I feel like some people don't like the occults, and maybe people wouldn't have the vampires pack. So I kind of always feel bad when I just use one random object from vampires. Let's just do the base game one. It doesn't matter. We're never going to notice it anyway. All right, and then I'm going to add in a little grill over here so that anyone can come out here and cook if they'd like. We already have this little table. We could get a bigger one. I was going to say I like this one, but I feel like we could go bigger. We have this one from the backyard stuff kit that's blue. These chairs don't really match it, but we could do this one. It's a little bit nicer. We'll kind of put it over here in the corner. And then I'm thinking we could do these rugs from Laundry Day. I like this swatch the best because it's kind of neutral. I'm not going to get it too close to the grill in case it could catch on fire. Hopefully we won't have any fire issues. Actually, there's a fire extinguisher somewhere in debug, but I always have trouble finding it. If I find it, I'm going to put it next to the grill, but right now I don't know where it is, and it doesn't come up when I search fire. So I think out here I'm gonna do a woodworking table. There we go. There's our little gazebo. It's simple but effective. hopefully effective. Hopefully it's cute. I think it's decorated enough. Also, I broke this fence right here just in case your Sims can't walk over this, because I'm really not sure if they can. So I went on and did a little opening there. But I think that side of the yard is done. I don't really know what else to do with it. I feel bad. I feel like maybe I should add more picnic tables. It kind of messes with my terrain paint though. And also, I feel like maybe I need to change up these plants. Instead of using the same ones, I need to use a different one. So there. That side is done. We're done with that. And then here's the landscaped front entrance. So that's good. I still have to deal with the porches, but I'm not going to do just a whole lot to that. Actually, let me just go on and do it, because I like these little benches. I think they're cute, but I also do want to add in some rocking chairs. And then I think I know exactly what I want the front porch rug to be, like the front door rug. It's a really big rug, but I'm going to size it down. But let me find the swatch I like, you guys. This one. This one is so pretty in my opinion. And it's blue, so it matches our aesthetic. And see, it's big, but I feel like the porch is big. Like that looks good, right? I mean, I don't know if it does actually. Maybe what should I do with this bench? Maybe I should just size this down just a little bit more. If I don't look at these benches and the rug together, then they don't bother me. So I'm gonna go with it. And then basically, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing over here, or I could do different plants. Or I could do no plants over here. Now, I feel like, why is 3 rocking chairs too many? Like, I feel like 2 is the limit. 3 is too much. Maybe I do need another plant. Let's do the oranges, you guys. I think these oranges are so pretty from the Blooming Rooms kit. All right, so there's that porch. We're done with that. Then up here, I'm gonna swap this table out for a chess table. I think that's the perfect spot for a chess table. And then I guess I could put a couple more rocking chairs up here as well. But like I said, I mean, is it too many? When is it too many rocking chairs? I don't know, you guys. I feel like it's a bit excessive right now, but I think I'm just gonna roll with it. Maybe we'll put 1 on this side just to change things up. Maybe that's for loner Sims who they want to go sit on the rocking chair, but they don't want someone to talk to them. They don't want to be bothered. And then we'll put this little plant here to change it up as well. Okay, so the front porches are done. Do I need lights out there? Do they have lights? Oh, they have these little lights, which I don't hate those. I'm not going to change those out, but I feel like we should probably add some more. Like we should add one of the little tiny saucer lights. Is the gazebo good? Oh yeah, look. That is a nice ambiance in my opinion, you guys. The soft light. All right, we're doing good, but I've been at this for a while, so I kind of got to put the pedal to the metal and I got to get this done. Let me figure out where I'm going to put my pool. I'll probably end up doing pretty similar decorations on the back porches, the same as the front porches, so I don't even know if I'm going to show you guys that. I think for right now, I got to get rid of this path until I figure out where everything's going, because I feel like the pool could go on this side of the build. And these planter boxes, I don't know what we're going to do with that, but they need to get out of my way for a minute. Also, I think I'm going to copy these hedges from over here. I'm going to put them on this side as well. This build is just turning out to be really symmetrical. And then I think I'm going to let my path kind of be the area around the pool as well. Like instead of having a different kind of concrete, I think I'm going to use the brick for that also. Right now the pool is long and skinny and I know it doesn't look good. Okay, I'm not done with it. I'm not done. I got distracted. I'm trying to think if I want the pool loungers to be closer to the house or further away from the house, and I feel like closer. So let me make this pool a little bit smaller because currently it's way too big, and I think I'm going to scoot it more over this way. Maybe we should put another round of hedges around the pool for a bit of privacy. And then I feel like also we could extend the pool all the way up to the hedge because I don't want to decorate around it. And a hot tub. I think this build needs a hot tub. And to be honest, the 2 options that I have are the one that we got for one of the birthday events, and it has the roof over it. And then I have the one from the for rent pack, and I personally like the one without the covering over the top of it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it would look okay. Maybe I should use this instead. I was gonna say I was gonna use the one from the for rent pack, but I feel like this one does fit the vibe more, and maybe we need a little bit of contrast contrast with the roof. Like maybe it helps this area out a little bit. And then I'm just gonna do one of these little tables out here and put a few towels on there as well, just for decoration. And then maybe some little towels where you could step in and out of the hot tub, like the little base game one, this one right here. We'll do one right on this side, and then we'll do one on this side as well. I think it's this side that they get out of. No, it's not. I'm gonna turn it just for functionality. But maybe they can get in on all sides. I don't know. I don't usually use the hot tub, so I don't know. And then also, I'm thinking that we could grab one of these tables that we use back here. I think I'm going to grab another one of these, and we'll put it by the pool as well. We'll have some poolside dining area. I mean, I don't think I'm going to put another grill over there because Sims are kind of obsessed with grills. I mean, if there's a grill on a lot, my Sims, they're going to grill hot dogs or hamburgers. It doesn't matter if they're bad at cooking. They don't care. They're gonna go find a grill and they're gonna use it. And then of course we need a pool ladder as well, and I need some pool loungers. And I like these base game ones because they look like the kind of loungers you would find in a public place. Like they look like the cheap ones, you know, the ones that basically fall apart. They're so uncomfortable and they feel like they fall apart as soon as you sit down. That's what they look like to me. And then we could do just a few more on this side as well, like maybe 2. We'll just do 2, and maybe like somebody has drug these around so that they could sit close to their friend. We'll do that. And then I'm gonna bring the hedge all the way around like that. Also, there's this pool cleaner thing, like pool net. I don't know what to call it, but it came with the get-together pack. I need to find that really quickly. I always have trouble finding it though. Here it is. Okay, pool rescue equipment. I can kind of put that up against the little hedge as well, just for some more decoration. What else could we put out here, you guys? I feel like we need something in this corner, like maybe just another plant and maybe another table, just to fill in space, you guys. I gotta fill in space. This is a 50 by 50 lot. There's a lot of space, empty space. Okay, cool. There's the pool area. I'm feeling good about that. Now, I don't know what else I want to do. We can put another willow tree back here, kind of close to the pool. And then I also need to spice up the backyard a little bit. So I'm going to add a little thing like there is in the front yard. I don't know what you would call it. Kind of like a planter box, I guess. But I do think I'm going to be a bit lazy, and I'm going to copy and paste the landscaping from the front of the yard. And then I'll find something to go where the sign was. I don't even remember. Is this not as big? Hold on. I don't think I made my spot big enough. That's okay. You know what? If you don't fit inside, you get kicked out. That's all there is to it. I cannot be bothered to rearrange those tiles again. I don't want to have to do the quarter tile placement. There is this little planter box that I love though, and it's base game. Let me see if I can find it really quickly. Actually, I think it's over here. Maybe not. This one. Okay, it's got blue flat. Well, I thought they were blue. Actually, they might be white. But still, this little planter box, that's almost the perfect size to fit where my sign was in the front yard. So that's perfect. That's over. We don't have to do anything else with that. Also, I don't think I'm going to landscape around the outside of this. I don't know. I might add just a teeny little bit of landscaping, but what are we going to do to finish off this area first? That's what I got to figure out. We do need a little gardening area for sure. So we could move the planter boxes over here. I can't block this staircase though. Maybe we could do another one right here. And then these little get together tools. Oh, I might have to use the tool mod to get that to work. Maybe not. Okay. Maybe right there. That's perfect. Okay. So then we'll have this little planter box, and then we could do one of the little singles as well. And a little bird feeder. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe I didn't think about the bird feeder. The bird feeder would be great. I think this is one that you can interact with. I think your Sims can interact with that one. So I don't want to put it somewhere where it won't be functional. So I guess I could kind of put it right there on the edge of this little area. But I need a few decorations for my garden. I think I'm going to put the bee box down because the bees are supposed to help with the garden. I think they're supposed to help fertilize it. My bees never help me, but it's also because we're not really good friends either. They're just always angry, but I'm going to put the little bee box down. I think that's cute. And then also some of those little laundry day rugs. Yeah, these. Oh, you guys, these are so cute. I know it's kind of weird to put rugs outside, but I just feel like they look cute and they add a bit of decoration and they make me happy. So I'm going to put them there. And a little chair. too. So if your Sims get tired, they could take a little break and they could sit down. Oh, and we definitely need one of these things too, but I don't know where I'm gonna put it yet. We'll put a few more little gardening tools as well. And I need a watering can. Oh, we could do a hose too, you guys. Oh, it's gonna glitch out. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to use tool. Hold on. Let's just fix that. That's cute. I think that's enough decoration around the garden, and hopefully that's enough planter boxes. Now, I will say right after the For Rent pack came out, I had a Sim who was a tenant, and I didn't have the garden area properly closed off, so my tenant just came over to the family's garden and started planting plants at a ridiculously fast rate, and he was taking up every single open space there was in the planter boxes, so I don't know, they might get filled up pretty quickly, but you could always delete somebody else's plants, you know, if you needed more space. But I think that I'm gonna have to call it a day today, you guys. I still need to finish up the interior, but that is gonna take a couple more hours. Oh my gosh, my door's messed up. See, it's a mess in there. And I've already been building for a couple hours today. I really hate doing part 1s and part 2s, but I think I'm gonna have to do it with this particular lot because it's so big. That's one reason I've been doing build tours as well, just because it's easier to fit everything into one video. But for some reason with this one, I wanted to do a let's build. So I think I'm gonna have to call it a day right there, but I will see you soon with part 2, the interior for this lot. And we will start adding rooms, different units, I guess technically, but we're gonna finish up the retirement home in the next build video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought about it down below in the comments. I know it's not finished yet, but I am going to finish it. It's the next build video you guys will see will be this build. I'm going to try to finish it tomorrow. But once again, thank you guys for watching and hanging out with me. I will see you very soon with another video, but that's all for today. So bye guys.